Hi YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
This is Kaiden. This is my boyfriend who I told you about in my last video. I know I said that I was going to update weekly. I think I said that anyway, but it's just, no, it's never going to happen because I'm very busy. So I'm just going to do monthly updates, and I did say last time that I was going to do an update from week 1 sort of right through to 3 months of the changes that I noticed. So I'm going to do that quickly now. Kaiden is currently
3 months on testosterone.
As of today?
Yesterday.
I thought it was today.
Yesterday.
Sorry.
You don't care about me.
As of yesterday. So I'm going to whiz through like the changes I've noticed, and hopefully you'll help me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so after 1 to 2 weeks, the first thing we noticed was sex drive went through the roof, to be honest, and you were like a nightmare the whole time. But I want to make a point of saying that I saw videos on YouTube of people saying, oh, now they wake me up in the middle of the night and they keep hassling me, and no, I'm sorry, that hasn't happened with me. That's my personal...
I'm so sorry about that.
You sneezed all over me. For God's sake. Right, are you listening? So, no, I'm sorry, but that doesn't happen. Like, if they were like that prior to testosterone, then that's different. But testosterone doesn't make that person force you into things or make them have to have it. Like, it's something that
depends on the person.
Yeah. And you have learnt to control it. Like, it's not like you've never forced me into anything, but that's just in your personality, and I know you never would. So it's like, don't be afraid that that's what testosterone is going to do, because it's a load of rubbish. It just makes you more desperate. So yeah, the second thing was the downstairs growth. Without going into too much detail, nobody really warns you of how quickly that happens, and it was literally like a week it started to happen, didn't it?
Yeah.
So like, you do need to be aware of that, because it can be it was a bit of a shock, I suppose, because we didn't know it was going to happen that quickly. Well, oh, will you just sit still? I don't do this in your videos. So rude. Don't start. The other thing was feeling hot all the time. Like, literally after a day, he was like having hot flushes all the time.
I swear, it was like straight after my shot.
Yeah.
It was really soon.
And you sweat a lot more. You were sweating a lot more.
Yeah.
Increased appetite was happening after about 3 weeks, and then you said it died down. But he was eating like twice the amount I was eating at one point, so it was a lot. And now it's kind of gone back to normal. But you still eat a reasonably big portion.
I ate a lot, pretty.
For a small guy, he is only like 5 foot, so that's quite a lot. After 1 to 2 months, I've just put as a general thing, hair growth on the thighs and face was the most noticeable places, I would say. And it has like continued to come in quite thick, like particularly the last couple of weeks, like, well, maybe 3 weeks even. Like, on the face, he's got like whiskers on the cheeks, chin, and his sideburns are like coming far down now. You saw some voice change within probably a month, I'd say, like just ever so slightly noticeable, and it's just continued to slowly get deeper and deeper. And like, now after 3 months, it seems like it's like, even I've noticed it being deep, so I think it's like really getting there now. And it's quite a big change if you compare it to like the first few videos he did. So there's also emotions, which is a big thing. People do try and warn you about it, but I guess it's different for everyone. Kaiden, again, hasn't become a dick, hasn't like started treating me like shit or not showing his emotions. Again, I just don't think that's to do with the testosterone. I think it's about the person. He did have a stage of being like really happy one minute and then it could just turn so quickly, and it out of nowhere, like nothing. There didn't have to be a trigger. You just feel like crap, and it was hard for me to
understand.
Yeah, because I always like, there must be a reason why you feel like this, because obviously if I get down, like, there's usually a pretty good reason, or there's something in the back of my mind that's upset me or whatever. But with
most of the time it was literally I didn't know what was wrong.
Yeah,
it was frustrating for both of us.
So I guess I sort of had to learn that I couldn't change your mood, and that I just needed to like leave you to calm down and like until you felt better, because otherwise I'd get down as well. So usually we just like spend a little bit of time apart, but it only happened like maybe 2-3 times in a month, and that happened maybe a couple of months, but it wasn't that bad. Like, we didn't have arguments, we just kind of split up and then talk about it afterwards when you felt a bit happier, and you just said that you felt like crap at the time, and there wasn't really anything I could do but just be there if you needed to talk to me. Muscle mass has increased a lot.
I'm hedged now. No, I'm joking.
You are?
No.
You weren't skinny before. You were still quite muscly. You were very toned. And now I guess the testosterone's helping a bit, but you're going to the gym, 4-5 times a week? So like his shoulders have got much broader, because we used to share clothes a lot, and no, that doesn't work anymore. Kaiden can't get my clothes on, they're too tight on the arms and shoulders, so that just goes
I moved
to
up a shirt size.
Yeah, because it's just too tight, isn't it, on your shoulders?
Used to be small, now I'm medium.
And then after 3 months, all of those things have just really increased. So there's been no like dramatic changes. They're quite like gradual now. Your voice, apart from your voice, that's the only thing I've noticed, that it seems to like really have hit a new stage.
I can't really go high anymore.
Yeah.
I can't sing anymore.
And your emotions are like stable now. You're the same as how you were.
Yeah, I think so.
Before. And again, this is another thing. He still cries. He hasn't lost the ability to cry, which I'm really glad about, because
I don't remember the last time I did cry though. When was that?
not that long ago.
It's been a while.
No, it hasn't. And you always look like you're gonna cry when we have little cute chats. So I think that's okay. So yeah, everyone's
Still a
different,
pussy.
but you know. So yeah, that's just what the video I wanted to do to explain the changes, and we're going to do a little frequently asked questions thing.
You could have just said FAQ.
Alright, we're going to do
train.
Right, shut up. We're going to do an FAQ for each person's channel. So Kaiden's going to ask me some questions on his channel, which is what? Kaiden, Kaiden -J
Jay.
and then a separate C. That's his channel, so
it'll be in the
subscribe.
description.
And he's going to ask me questions about our relationship on there, and I'm going to do one on here where I'm going to ask Kaiden questions about our relationship, if that makes sense. So, that will be my next video, and I'm going to upload it as soon as I can after this. So, yeah, that's it from us today. For now.
Enjoy your lives.